Hello everyone! Welcome back to my classroom. If you're new here, I'm teacher Kayla, and today, upon special request, we are going to have another pop quiz. There are 5 sections to this quiz. Give yourself 1 point for each correct answer. Are you ready? Let's go! Our first round is vocabulary. I'll give you a word and you'll have 10 seconds to come up with the meaning in English. Here we go. Number 1, summarize. All right, time's up. Let's see if you got it. Summarize means to express the most important facts or ideas about something or someone in a short and clear form. For example, I will summarize the main points of the story in a few words. Number 2, to cut ties with someone. All right, let's see what you got. To cut ties with someone means to abruptly and permanently end the relationship with that person. For example, when you decide to live a more positive lifestyle, you may have to cut ties with negative people. Number 3, resourceful. All right, time's up. Let's see what you got. If someone is resourceful, they are good at solving problems. For example, even though she was a single mother with a low income, she was resourceful and always made sure her children were well taken care of. Number 4, milestone. A milestone is an important event or action marking a significant time in one's life. For example, the birth of my son was a major milestone in my life. Number 5, abundant. All right, time's up. Abundant means plenty of something or a lot of something. All of the grapes in our vineyard provide us with an abundance of wine all year round. All right, before we move on to our next round, if you are enjoying this content, please make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Also, don't forget to pick up your free PDF. The link is in the description down below. All right, back to it. Now for round 2, grammar. I'll give you a sentence with a blank space, and you'll need to fill it in with the correct 1 to 2 words. Remember to consider verb tense, prepositions, and all of the tricky details. Ready? Number 1, she, a baby last July. She had a baby last July. Number 2, John, work in a bank. John does not work in a bank. How much owe you? How much do I owe you? When you called, I in the garden. When you called, I was working in the garden. If I ill, I would have gone to the party. If I hadn't been ill, I would have gone to the party. All right, for round 3, we have listening comprehension. So I will play a short clip and then I'll ask you some questions about it. So make sure that you are paying attention or taking notes if needed. All right, here we go.
There's no way that's Mad Max.
Yeah, girls don't play video games.
And even if they did, you can't get 750,000 points on Dig Dug. I mean, that's impossible.
But her name is Max.
So what?
So? How many Maxes do you know?
I don't know.
0, that's how many.
Yeah, and she shows up at school the day after someone with her same name breaks our top score. I mean, you kidding me?
Exactly. So she's gotta be Mad Max. She's gotta be.
And plus she skateboards, so she's pretty awesome.
Awesome? You haven't even spoken a word to her.
Hey, I don't have to. I mean, look at her. I've lost the target.
Oh, there.
Got it.
There we go.
Stop spying on me, creeps.
What game were the boys saying that Mad Max beat them at? Basketball, skateboarding, video games, or board games? She beat them at video games. What does the letter that Max put in the trash can say? Stop spying on me, creeps.
There's no way that's Mad Max.
Yeah, girls don't play video games.
And even if they did, you can't get 750,000 points on Dig Dug. I mean, that's impossible.
But her name is Max.
So what?
So? How many Maxes do you know?
I've lost the target.
Oh, there.
Got it.
There we go.
Stop spying on me, creeps.
Comprehension practice number 2.
All right, let's get this stupid play over with.
Hang on. Empty your pockets.
Why?
You know why. The Nintendo DS. And the PSP. Now the Game Boy.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Can we go now?
Is that all of it? Just set it down.
Just so you know, this is not a stupid play. Streetcar Named Desire is an American classic.
It's about streetcars. Oh, great. I won't need this.
What items does Sheldon pull out of his pockets? You could be as specific as you want with this answer, but he pulled out video game consoles and other games, like the Rubik's Cube. What show are they going to see? They are going to see A Streetcar Named Desire.
Hang on. Empty your pockets.
Why?
You know why. The Nintendo DS. And the PSP. Now the Game Boy.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Can we go now?
Is that all of it?
Just so you know, this is not a stupid play. Streetcar Named Desire is an American classic.
All right, round 4, idioms and expressions. In round 4, we are going to test your knowledge of idioms and expressions. I'll say the idiom and give you a few seconds to think about its meaning. Ready for the challenge? Number 1, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words means it's better to show someone with actions rather than just say you are going to do something. For example, he said he was going to do better, but I told him actions speak louder than words. Number 2, a dime a dozen. A dime a dozen means that something is common. For example, coffee shops in my city are a dime a dozen. Number 3, wrap your head around something. To wrap your head around something means to understand something that is complicated. For example, she just needs a few minutes to wrap her head around it, and then I'm sure she'll be able to handle it. All right, for our last and final round, let's practice pronunciation. I'll show you a word up on the screen, and I want you to try to pronounce the word. Okay? Number 1. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Number 2. Colonel. Colonel. Number 3. Gourmet. Gourmet. Number 4. Subtle. Subtle. Number 5. Zucchini. Zucchini. All right, that wraps up our English pop quiz. How did you do? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed testing your English skills with me today in this pop quiz. Remember, practice makes perfect. So keep practicing your English skills and you will continue to improve. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.